Yo, wise ones, grab your favorite blanket, maybe a cup of tea, and settle in, 'cause I'm about to take you on a wild ride. It's a story that'll make your heart race, your jaw drop, and maybe even get you thinking twice about the secrets people keep. We're diving into a tale from a far-off village where love, mystery, and a shocking curse collide, right on a wedding night. This isn't just any story, my dear elders. It's a wake-up call about trust, faith, and the truth that sometimes hides behind a gentle smile. You ready for this? Let's jump in. Picture a village called Mbaize, tucked away in a lush green valley where the sun paints the sky gold every evening. The air smells like fresh earth and wildflowers, and the sound of laughter mixes with the chatter of goats and chickens. In Mbaize, humans and whispers of magic live side by side, though most folks don't talk about the strange things that happen in the shadows. In this village lives a young woman named Amara. Oh, Amara, she's a sight to behold. Her skin glows like polished ebony, her eyes sparkle like the morning dew, and her smile? It could calm a storm. She's kind too, always helping neighbors, sharing her mangoes with kids, and greeting everyone with a warmth that feels like home. The elders in Mbaize adore her, always saying, "Amara, you're a blessing to this village." But there's something about her no one can quite figure out. Where does she come from? Where does she go when the market closes? It's like she's a breeze, beautiful, gentle, but impossible to hold. Every morning, Amara sets up her stall at the market, her baskets overflowing with the juiciest oranges, the crispest yams, and greens so fresh they look like they were plucked from Eden. People flock to her, not just for her goods, but for her presence. The men in the village, they're smitten. "Amara, you're too lovely for this world. Marry me," they'd say, half joking, half hoping. But Amara just laughs, her voice like a melody. "Thank you, but my heart's not ready," she'd reply, her eyes twinkling with a secret no one could read. The women would nudge each other, whispering, "Who is this girl? She's too perfect." The kids would tug at her skirt, begging for stories, and she'd tell them tales of faraway forests and talking rivers, her words weaving magic in the air. But when the sun dips low, Amara packs up her stall and vanishes before dusk. No one knows where she lives. Does she sleep in the clouds? The kids giggle. Maybe she's a spirit, the elders murmur, half serious. Have you ever met someone like that, wise ones? Someone who's kind and open, but keeps a part of themselves locked away? Drop a comment and tell me. I'm curious. Now, Amara's not just a mystery to the village. Deep down, she's carrying a secret heavier than a sack of yams. She's not from Mbaize. She's not even fully human. Amara comes from a hidden grove in the great forest, a place where the trees whisper and the air hums with magic. Her family, well, they're not like us. They're beings of the forest, able to shift into animals, spirits, or shadows. Amara's the only one who can hold a human form all the time, and she's perfected it. Her parents love her, but they're strict. "Amara, stay away from humans," they'd warn, their voices like the rustle of leaves. "Our worlds don't mix. If you fall in love with one, it'll bring nothing but pain." But Amara, she's got a heart that dreams. She loves the village, the laughter, the music, the warmth of human connection. So she sneaks away each day, pretending to be one of them, selling her goods and soaking up the life she craves. But her parents' words linger like a shadow. Have you ever felt torn between two worlds, wise ones? Maybe between tradition and your own dreams? Let me know in the comments. Life in Mumbai rolls on, and Amara's secret stays safe. She's happy in her own way, dodging marriage proposals and keeping her distance. But then, one bright morning, a stranger strolls into the market. His name's Chaik, and let me tell you, he's a looker. Tall, with a smile that could charm a snake, and eyes that seem to see right through you. He's a trader from a neighboring village, dealing in fine cloths and beads that shimmer like stars. The moment he spots Amara's stall, it's like the world slows down. Whoa, he thinks. She's not just beautiful, she's different. He walks over, trying to play it cool. Hey there, I'm Chike. These oranges look amazing. You grow them yourself? Amara looks up, her smile soft but guarded. I'm Amara. Yes, I do. Want to try one? She hands him an orange, and their fingers brush. Cheek feels a spark, like static, but he shakes it off. They chat about the market, the weather, the way the river sparkles at noon. Cheek's hooked. He's never met anyone like her. Have you ever had that moment, wise ones, where you meet someone and just know they're special? Tell me about it below. Cheeky starts showing up every day, buying more oranges than any man needs. He's not just there for the fruit, though. He's there for Amara. They talk for hours, laughing about silly things like the time a goat stole a trader's hat or how the village kids think the moon's made of yam. Amara's careful, but she likes Chike. He's kind, funny, and doesn't push her to share more than she's ready to. Over weeks, they become friends. Cheek's heart's doing somersaults, and Amara? She's starting to feel something too. But every night, as she slips back to the forest, her parents' warnings echo. No humans, Amara. It's too dangerous. She pushes the thoughts away, but they're always there like a stone in her shoe. One evening, as the market's closing, Chike notices the sky turning purple. Amara, it's getting dark. Let me walk you home, he offers, his voice full of concern. Amara freezes. No one's ever asked to walk her home. I'm fine, Chaik, she says quickly, but he insists. Come on, it's not safe. I'll feel better knowing you're okay. She hesitates, her heart racing, but finally nods. All right, but just part of the way. They start walking, the village fading behind them. The air grows cool, and the crickets sing louder. Chika is chatting about his travels, but Amara's quiet, her eyes scanning the trees. Suddenly, Chiki feels it, a cold, icy touch on his shoulder. He spins around, but there's nothing there. His pulse spikes. Did you feel that? He asks, his voice shaky. Amara keeps walking, her face calm. Feel what? She says, but her voice is too steady, like she's hiding something. Chiki tries to laugh it off, but then it happens again. A freezing grip, like a hand made of mist. He stops dead. Amara, something's wrong. I think I should head back. She turns to him, her eyes soft but sad. If you're scared, Chike, you can go. It's okay. He nods, his fear outweighing his pride, and bolts back to the village, his heart pounding. When he reaches his hut, he locks the door and doesn't sleep a wink. From that day, Chiki stops coming to the market. The villagers notice, whispering, "What happened to that trader?" He was sweet on Amara, but Amara knows the truth. That cold touch? It was her family, watching from the forest, sending a warning to keep humans away. Have you ever had a moment where fear stopped you from chasing something you wanted, wise ones? Share it in the comments. Amara's heart aches. She liked Chaike maybe more than she wanted to admit, but her family's grip is tight, and their rules are clear. No humans, no love, no freedom. She's tired of it. She wants to live on her terms, to laugh with the villagers, to maybe even fall in love. So, one starry night, she makes a choice. She sneaks deeper into the forest, to a hidden clearing where her family gathers. They're there, their forms shifting, some like leopards, others like wisps of light. "I love you," Amara says, her voice trembling but firm. "But I can't live like this. I want to stay in Mbais, to be free." Her mother, a figure of shimmering vines, hisses, "You'll regret this, Amara. Humans will break your heart." Her father, a shadow with glowing eyes, adds, "If you leave, we'll curse you. You'll never find happiness with them." Amara's chest tightens, but she stands tall. "I have to try," she says, and walks away, her footsteps echoing in the silence. The next morning, she moves to Mbais for good, renting a small hut on the village's edge. She's free, but at a cost. Have you ever had to choose between family and your own path, wise ones? It's never easy, is it? Tell me your story below. Life in Mbais feels new, but the curse lingers like a storm cloud. Amara keeps selling at the market, her smile as bright as ever, but she's cautious. She wants love, but her parents' words haunt her. Months pass, and a new face appears in the village, a merchant named Obi. He's older than Chike, with a quiet confidence and a laugh that fills the air. His stall is piled with colorful fabrics, and his stories of distant lands draw crowds. When he sees Amara, his eyes light up. "Well, hello there," he says, his voice warm. "I'm Obi. Your yams are the talk of the village." Amara laughs, her guard softening. "I'm Amara. Flattery won't get you a discount." They banter, and soon Obi's a regular at her stall. He's different from Chike, steadier, more patient. They talk about everything: the stars, the harvest, the way the village drums sound at festivals. Amara feels a warmth she hasn't felt in years. Obi's falling hard, and Amara's starting to let herself hope. Have you ever met someone who made you believe in second chances, wise ones? Drop it in the comments. One day, Obi takes a deep breath and says, "Amara, I've never met anyone like you. Will you marry me?" Amara's heart leaps, but fear creeps in. The curse, her family. What if it all falls apart? But Obi's eyes are so kind, so steady, that she says yes. The village buzzes with excitement. "Amara's getting married!" The kids cheer, weaving flower crowns. The elders nod approvingly, saying, "Obi's a good man." They'll be happy. Amara's hut becomes a whirlwind of preparations. New dresses, baskets of fruit, plans for a feast. But as the wedding day nears, Amara feels a chill, like eyes watching from the forest. She prays to the spirits, asking for protection, but the unease grows. Have you ever felt a warning in your gut before a big moment, wise ones? Tell me about it below. The wedding day dawns bright and warm. Mbase's square is alive with color. Red and gold banners, tables groaning with food, and drums that make your heart dance. Amara looks radiant in a flowing white dress, her hair adorned with beads. Obi can't stop smiling, his eyes locked on her. The villagers sing, dance, and shower the couple with blessings. Under a canopy of flowers, they exchange vows, promising to love and cherish each other. The elders raise their hands, praying for their future. It's perfect, until night falls. In their new hut, as the candles flicker, Amara feels it. A cold, sharp pain in her chest. Her skin prickles, her legs tremble. "Obi," she whispers, her voice shaking, "something's wrong." Before he can respond, her body changes. Her legs fuse, her skin turns scaly, and in a heartbeat she's a giant python, her eyes still Amara's, full of fear and sorrow. Obi screams, stumbling back. "What? What are you?" he cries, his face pale. The python, Amara, coils in the corner, unable to speak. Obi bolts out, shouting for help. The village wakes to chaos. Villagers gather outside the hut, their torches casting shadows. "A snake! A monster!" they whisper, peering inside. The elders, calm but grim, call for the oracle, a wise woman who speaks to the spirits. The crowd parts as the oracle arrives, her robes flowing, her eyes piercing. "Bring the creature forward," she says. The python slithers out, and the villagers gasp. But then a voice, Amara's voice, comes from the snake. "I'm Amara," she says, her words heavy with pain. "I'm from the great forest. My family cursed me because I wanted to live among you, to love like you. I never meant to hurt anyone." The villagers fall silent, their fear turning to pity. The oracle turns to Obi, who's trembling in the crowd. "Obi, speak!" she commands. He steps forward, his head low. I have a confession," he stammers. "I loved Amara, but I also saw her as a way to gain respect in the village. I thought marrying her would make me a bigger man, not just for love, but for status." A murmur ripples through the crowd. The elders shake their heads, disappointed. The oracle's eyes narrow. "Amara sought love and freedom. You, Obi, sought gain. The curse revealed her truth, but your heart revealed yours." She pauses, her voice softening. "Amara, your curse is tied to your family's anger. To break it, you must forgive them and yourself." Amara, still a python, nods, her scales glinting in the torchlight. "I forgive them," she whispers. "I just want to be free." The oracle raises her hands, chanting to the spirits. A warm breeze swirls, and Amara's form shifts. Her scales fade, her legs return, and she's human again, tears streaming down her face. The villagers cheer, but the oracle isn't done. "Obi," she says, "you cannot walk away from this. You married Amara, and you must honor her, not for status, but for love. If you choose to leave, the spirits will judge you." Obi looks at Amara, her eyes pleading but strong. He takes a deep breath. "I was wrong," he says. "I want to stay, to learn, to love her for real." Amara smiles, hesitant but hopeful. The oracle nods. "Then go, both of you. Leave Mbase and build a new life together, with honesty." The villagers watch as Amara and Obi gather their things, their hands clasped. They walk toward the horizon, not to the forest, but to a new village, a fresh start. The elders pray for them, the kids wave, and Mbase settles back into its rhythm, forever changed by the girl who was more than she seemed. Wise ones, this story's a reminder. Trust is precious, and secrets can't stay buried forever. Before you judge someone, look at their heart and your own. So hit that like button if this moved you. Drop a comment with your own story of trust or second chances, and subscribe for more tales that lift your spirit. Stay blessed, stay wise, and I'll see you in the next one.